If we define relationships, let's start first with the family relationship, your biological family. Many of you have come to understand that the ancestral karma is actually stronger than your past life karma, your own karma, your own past lives. So what you're going to see now is as you become more conscious and have more light, you're going to realize that need to hold on to the old family connections just aren't needed anymore. You'll no longer see them as just your ancestors or your current family. You just start to see them more as true angels, true soul beings, where you can drop that old facade of the family connection. In terms of relationships, let's say you're talking about a spouse, a partner, somebody that you're committed to. Those can change in many different ways. It could actually make it easier, more beautiful, because so often relationships are based on old karma, past lives. You come back with the same people, and suddenly you realize, I don't need that karma anymore in our life. I can let all that go. And it changes the relationships. It reduces that. Karma has a gravity, a very heavy gravity to it. Now that's not there. You and your partner may ask yourself, is that what brought us together? And is that what kept us together? Is that what we called love? And it might be at that point that you both crack up laughing and you realize we don't need to be together anymore. We've fulfilled all that. Now we can go our separate ways. Or by letting a lot of that old stuff go, it could actually give you a safe space now to actually love that person without all the old garbage. It could give you that place to really appreciate them as a soul being, not just as your karma from the past. So the bottom line is it depends on the relationship. Depends kind of where it is right now, but more what you want to do with this. If you no longer have a karmic obligation, it will allow you to either say, bye-bye, we don't need this, or it allow a bonding closer than you've ever had before because you don't have the gravity of karma. So it depends on the individual, but I would say above anything, expect relationships to change as a result. They haven't crossed, they have to. I mean, they're such an integral part of your life, they have to change one way or the other. Relationships are difficult. There's more gravitational force in human relationships than just about anything else other than perhaps ancestral karma. The energy gravitational dynamics are intense. Many of you chose wisely not to get deeply involved in relationships in this lifetime. And those of you who have chosen relationships, and numerous ones, one after the other, have found out that they can be very distracting. Their gravitational forces can really pull you off of your track. It's time to really for Shambhala to gather our energies together. What does the new energy relationship really look like? What is it? It's not the old typical getting married till death do us part, because it's actually, death doesn't separate you. You continue on in the other realms together, and sometimes for lifetimes, hundreds of lifetimes together. It's time to really take a look at what a new energy relationship is. What is the intimacy in a new energy relationship? What is sex? Just because you have sex with somebody, does it mean you're bound with them for eternity? Just because you did it once? There are so many old overlays of relationships. Sometimes I really wonder if it's best just to say to Shambhala, forget about relationships, because they're gonna trip you up. But having been a human before myself, I understand the beauty and the value of relationships. What does that new energy relationship look like? And I'm going to put the question back on all of you for right now. I know humans love to be in relationships. They love the reason why, because Calder asked, why do they love it? Because then they can share. They can share. For the most part, relationships are a give and a take, but humans love to share. But then they get into a relationship, and particularly if there's energy stealing going on, particularly if there's old karmic attributes, then so much of that true heartfelt sharing of body, mind, and spirit is negated. So the new energy relationship, to be determined.